What is saliva? Saliva is a clear, tasteless, odorless, slightly acidic, viscous fluid consisting of the secretions from parotid, sublingual, submandibular salivary glands and mucus glands of the oral cavity. So, first of all, let me break this definition into a simpler form. So, the first part contains the physical characteristics of saliva, and that is, it is clear, it is tasteless, it is odorless, slightly acidic and viscous. And the second part is about its composition, like what it contains. So the physical characteristics is that, okay, what is its color, how does it taste like, what does it smell like, and about its nature and consistency. So it is clear, it is tasteless, it is odorless, slightly acidic, and it is viscous. These are the 5 physical characteristics that is dealt with in the definition. Now, what does it contain? It basically contains the secretions from the major and minor glands. Major glands like parotid, sublingual and submandibular, and minor glands like the mucus glands of the oral cavity. So that's pretty much it, the definition. It's simple if you see the definition in this way. And now we'll take a look at the composition of saliva. So it defined, once again reviewing what saliva is, it is a clear, tasteless, odorless, slightly acidic, viscous fluid consisting of the secretions from parotid, sublingual, submandibular, salivary glands and mucus glands. Let's take a look at the composition of saliva. Saliva mainly consists of 2 components. The first one is water, and then there is also solids. Now, talking about water makes up about 99.5% of the total composition of saliva. That's almost all of saliva, and only 0.5% of solids is seen in saliva. Now let's take a look at which are the solids. Now, because of the presence of solids is why saliva looks watery, but still it's viscous. Now, the viscosity of saliva is given by its solid components. So, there are organic substances, inorganic substances, and also gases, which make up the solid constituents of saliva. Now let's take a look which are the organic substances. Now the organic substances are of 2 types. One can be the enzymes. Then there is other organic substances. So first let's take a look at what are the enzymes seen in saliva. So the major enzyme seen in saliva is amylase, salivary amylase. Then there is maltase, lingual lipase, lysozyme. Lysozyme also provides the antimicrobial action of saliva. Phosphatase. There is carbonic anhydrase, and there is kallikrein. Now let's take a look at the other organic components seen in saliva. We have went through enzymes. Now the others are, first one is mucin. The second one is albumin. Then there is proline-rich proteins. Fourth one is lactoferrin. Fifth one, immunoglobulins like IgA. Then there is blood group antigens present in saliva. Then we have free amino acids. Okay, I'm writing this the short form here. Eighth one is non-protein nitrogenous substances. So these are the other organic substances. In a later video, we'll be saying what the functions of each are. We went through the organic substances or the organic components of saliva. Now let's take a look at the inorganic substances of saliva. These are a bit more familiar substances. Okay, so they are. First one is sodium. Then there is calcium. Third, potassium. Anions like bicarbonate. Bromide. Fluoride. Chloride. And phosphate. Moving on to the gases that are present in saliva. There are mainly three gases which are seen in saliva. One is oxygen. The first gas is oxygen, second one is carbon dioxide, and the third one is nitrogen. These are the three gases seen in saliva: O2, CO2, and N2. So even though these are not solids, we give this under the classification of solids. So mainly in solids there are organic substances, inorganic substances, and gases. And besides the solids are comparatively lesser in composition. There is water, which is in a higher amount, that is 99.5%.